League of Women Voters, Geauga County.
Welcome.
Shelley Chernin, Protect Geauga Parks. Barb Partington, Protect Geauga Parks.
Dave Partington, Protect Geauga Parks.
Staff, I'm Mike.
Mike Rose, Chief Ranger.
Lucas Beamer, Team Manager.
Christine Sizik, HR Manager.
John Kolar, Chief Naturalist.
Sandy Ward, Marketing Coordinator.
Bryden Heaney, Legal Counsel.
Good morning, everyone. Start by calling the roll. Mr. Greeno.
Here.
Mr. Bates. Here. Mr. Stein.
Yes.
Ms. Lamarcus.
Yes.
Mr. Rao.
Here.
Next item on the agenda is to approve the agenda, addendum items.
Second.
Call the vote. Mr. Stein.
Yes.
Mr. Bates.
Yes.
Mr. Greeno.
Yes.
Mr. Rao. Ms. Lamarcus.
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is to approve, amend the meeting minutes from June 15th, 2026.
So moved. Second.
Any questions or comments on those minutes? Call the vote. Mr. Greeno.
Yes.
Mr. Rao.
Yes.
Ms. Lamarcus.
Yes.
Mr. Stein.
Yes.
And Mr. Bates.
Yes.
Stay in the habit of signing our meeting minutes, so you pass it down the road. Next item on the agenda is the presentation of financial report. We want to reference that we went ahead and included the payment report in the financial report. Also want to let you know that we worked with Christine Sizik to present the reports right out of Uniform Accounting Network. As I mentioned a number of times, Uniform Accounting Network is the system that is our backbone, that is our fiscal and financial software, and that is ultimately what the state auditor looks for when they come in and audit the books. So you have your entire financial report in front of you, fund status for our two funds, the general fund, our park land improvement fund, those are our two funds, bank reconciliation report, reconciling our funds to our account balances, a few outstanding payments we're aware of, a cash flow summary by fund month to month, with updated fund balances, month ending June 30th, 2026. Appropriation status report showing our budget appropriations versus encumbrances versus expenditures. Providing a revenue receipt register, showing our revenue receipt. A few things to point out there. Some charges, some revenue rather, for some sales at the Westwoods Nature Center, check from Ohio Stream and Wetlands Foundation for wetland mitigation banking, of course, lodge and shelter reservation collections, and finally payment listing. So all of our vendors paid throughout the month of June. So if there are any questions on any of our vendors or any of the reports, we will be happy to take those questions now. So, anything I missed, Christine?
No.
I have a quick
Yeah.
question. The Hartwell hardware check, $7,936.55.
One page one.
Page one.
Page one.
That's right, page 105. On payment. Right in the middle.
Matt, Christine, you know off the top of your head?
I can speak a little bit to that.
Yeah.
So we only pay that statement by month, or for the month. So all the charges that go on there are only paid at the end of the month. So we had a lot of construction purchases through Hartville. I can actually print off exactly what was paid.
No, that's okay.
Yeah. Lumber?
There's lumber on there. There'll be also screws, nuts and bolts, things like that.
Elk attached
That was at Froyne Meadows. That is a landscape contractor. They did some plantings out at the shelter there. We have a demonstration garden where they did some perennials and a couple trees and stuff.
One more, Park Place Technologies. Page 4.
Sorry, how much was that for?
Pardon?
How much was that for? Oh, that was our yearly hardware warranty service. It covers all of our network and server equipment.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions from commissioners? Thank you for our questions. Let's try to have our management team here because they are familiar with our vendors and we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have on payments. If we don't know, we'll get the invoices to you. So, thank you. Moving right along. Old business, planning update on our construction projects, our capital improvement projects for Matt.
Capital-wise, all the projects except for the resurfacing of Dragonfly Trail out at Froing are under construction. Mountain Run Station, that is completely finished. All the resurfacing out there on the parking and entry drive. And then our construction crew did finish up at the Westwoods Discovery and Trout Lily Trail. They redid kind of top dressing on the trail and also renovated a boardwalk up at the nature center. So that's all completed. And then they're shifting to, they're going to be out at Veterans Legacy where it's working on the stream restoration work that we're doing with our internal staff most of the rest of the summer.
Thank you, Matt. Any questions about our capital improvement projects? Thank you. Moving along to new business. Request for appointment of interim fiscal officer treasurer. Commissioners, at today's meeting, we request the board appoint Jogga Park District Human Resources Manager Christine Sizik as interim fiscal officer treasurer. Christine served in the role in February, March, and April of this year. She continues to engage services provided through the Ohio Auditor of State, including the Visiting Clerks Program and utilizing the Uniform Accounting Network, UAN, video tutorials, and telephone support line. Therefore, this memorandum serves as a request for a motion to appoint Christine Sizik as interim fiscal officer treasurer for Jogga Park District.
So moved. Second.
All right. Questions or comments? For the public, we did terminate our employment relationship with former fiscal officer Ron Lighty. We've had some encouraging candidates apply, some good interviews, so we will keep looking for a permanent solution for our fiscal officer treasurer. So, other questions or comments from the board? Okay, now we'll go ahead and call the vote. Mr. Ralph?
Yes.
Mr. Greeno?
Yes.
Mr. Stein?
Yeah.
Ms. Lamarcus?
Yes.
Mr. Bates?
Yes.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda, some surplus property. A broken table, 5 carpeted panels, island headwater sign, protected watershed sign, strap, a light on the ledges display. Looking to donate that to a similar organization, and 1 white carpet square, 20 feet square. Send that to auction. Request a motion to declare those items surplus property.
Make a motion.
Second.
Thank you. Any questions? Call the vote. Mr. Martin?
Yes.
Mr. Greeno?
Yes.
Mr. Ralph? Mr. Stein?
Yeah.
And Mr. Bates. All right. Moving on to Commissioner's comment. A few accomplishments from staff with some accompanying pictures. I'm going to change things up a little bit, and for those staff that submitted their accomplishments, I'll let them do some of their reading. So we'll start with John Kolar. I think we've got some pictures. You're up, John. Might not be as You must reflect a little more excitement into your accomplishments.
I'm very excited about our programs. But on July 15th, we had a movie night at Observatory Park. Each summer, we do a couple movie nights out there, which are usually very popular. This movie night was one of the largest in our park's history. We showed Finding Nemo, which attracted 250 people in celebration of America 250 and Ohio Goes to the Movies. We had a new fishing event that evening to help educate kids about native fish accompanied the movie. And this was came out of the brain of Holly Souter and Trevor Wurzler. She has an idea, and then Trevor's like, okay, I can build it. So pretty cool. So we had people behind it. Yeah, Vicky painted it. Yeah, so it was a good interdepartmental, but behind there, I think there were volunteers with little things that the kids would catch, like a snack.
Bags of goldfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they each had a native fish attached to them, and then they could learn more about that native fish that they caught and eat the goldfish.
Yep. And that night ended with a 45-minute documentary film called Ohio Wild at Heart. Our second movie was also a big success. We just showed Superman on July 11th, the most recent Superman, and it had a crowd of about 170 people. Next up, we have a blank slide, and then we have our night out in the parks, which are really popular, held here at Big Creek Park. Lastly, we had Guys Without Ties, was the name of the band that played here at Big Creek Park on June 20th, with an audience of about 125 patrons. Next up is our outdoor concert, is a band called the Bent String Band. This Saturday, July 25th, and they play early American roots music in honor of America 250. On June 20th, 41 paddlers participated in Paddle Fest at Headwaters Park, enjoying two activities, one being mini golf, and these activities all tested their navigation, maneuverability, and endurance on the water. Throughout the month of June, another 530 patrons borrowed boats from our boat borrowing program at Headwaters Park, so that's been really successful. That does it for our picture collections of the month, but I'd like to share some nice feedback. We always get some we appreciate the public comments when we have registered programs, but one really nice bit of feedback was received this past week from a Chardon resident in regards to our accessible nature cart tours. If you're not familiar with those, we have an 8-person golf cart. We take people out who maybe have a little bit more difficulty getting out into the parks, typically in the warmer weather months. And but this is Andy Avram, one of our naturalist and volunteer coordinators, does most of these, and this is a comment about Andy. She says, Andy is excellent with these cart tours, so knowledgeable. He addresses every one of our questions and teaches us so much. He is patient and kind with our disabilities. So very grateful for him. Because of this program, I can enjoy the parks again. It means more than you know. Thank you all. Gives you kind of goosebumps. It's real nice. And then last but not least, throughout the month of June, the Naturalists held 103 programs with 2,647 in attendance. Also on our ropes course, we had 150 climbers this past month, and 1,460 visits were made to the Westwoods Nature Center.
Thank you, Jocelyn. You're welcome. All right, I think Sandy has one for us.
I do. 2 weeks ago, Geauga Park District was pleased to receive a safety grant in the amount of $1,000 from the Public Entities Pool of Ohio. Requested in May, these funds will restock existing first aid boxes with new safety equipment here at the Meyer Center, at the Westwoods Nature Center, and in 5 other park locations. And the funds will also purchase new basic first aid kits for about 30 operations and ranger trucks for those working in the field. So we're grateful to the Public Entities Pool of Ohio for this support.
Yeah, thank you, Sandy. And we would have liked to have Jessica read that one, because thank you, Jessica. She applied for the grant, and so thank you for doing that. And we will be able to outfit our vehicles and our facilities with new first aid kits. So thank you for applying for the grant. So,
Sure.
Yeah, Jessica has to take the meeting minutes, so that's why we didn't have her read that. So, yeah, Good job, Jessica. Good job, staff. We appreciate everything you do for our residents, so enjoy our programs. That is all we have for commissioners' time. Anything from the commissioners? Okay. If not, we'll move on to executive session. I have nothing to propose for executive session. Do any of the commissioners? Okay. Hearing nothing, we'll move on. Announce the next board meeting and a records retention disposal meeting is on August 17th, 2026. The record retention disposal meeting will start at 8:15. The board meeting will start at 8:30. All right. With
I have
that,
a question.
Yeah.
How long do we keep records? 3?
it depends on a record retention schedule.
That's on what's your record?
Yeah, it varies per department and per the position. Some are permanent, some are not.
Financial records are what, 3 years?
You know off the top of your head, Jessica?
It really depends, like our budgets, they're permanent.
Yeah.
Certain things like AR and AP, that can go after, I think, 5 or 7 years. Like, we have to keep it until we're done being audited, and then
Right.
they're another couple of years
Are
after.
those digital or are they all paper?
They're both. Yeah, yeah, we keep our audits typically through 2 audit periods, so.
I just, when you use digital, sometimes it doesn't last when it's permanent.
Right.
Okay. It's,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've got good permanent backup to our servers. We have those records permanently stored, so, and actually, we need you here at 8:15 for the August meeting for records retention disposal meeting, so, and council, if council would be here as well, so we will hold our meeting at the records and retention disposal committee, so. All right, any other questions? Not, entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Thank you, Mr. Bates. Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mr. Stein.
Yes.
Mr. Martin. Yes. And Mr. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.